And we're back. What we want to do is we want to make a new machine. CSCI 301. You see CSCI 301A in the background because I practiced before I made this several times. Actually, I had to tweak some settings to get it to actually work. Okay, recommended memory size is 1024. Yeah, nah. Need to bump that up a bit. Okay, hard disk, you create a virtual hard disk. VDI, dynamically allocated. This is fine. Okay, and you got something that's powered off right now. Don't know if that's going to, and that doesn't seem like much, but if you start the machine, okay, you choose the Ubuntu ISO as your optical disk. It thinks this is a CD or a DVD, depending on what area you're from. Okay, and it'll start up and tell you all about the capture and all that. I had fun setting this up. My computer is about a 2011 vintage, so it was just on the outer edge of what would run this. I had to go into the BIOS setting. There was a BIOS setting related to virtual machines that I had to set. That depends on what machine you have. Okay, we've checked. No errors. That's always nice. What it's doing right now, it's coming up and it's running off of the ISO image. And you could actually run the computer off the ISO image. Problem is, when you shut it down, you lose it, all your files and all that, unless you save them out. But what we want to do is we want to actually install Ubuntu. And it's thinking. And this takes just long enough to where there's a little bit of dead time, but not long enough where I really want to shut it off in between. Feel free to fast forward through watching the little spinning dot there. Okay, purple screen's always good for Ubuntu. And you got the CNI cat. Okay, this is install screen 1 of 7. We don't want to try Ubuntu, we want to install Ubuntu. Okay, English is good. If you use another keyboard layout, I'm not going to be able to help you much. And I'm going to do the minimal installation. You can do the normal if you like. And we'll see if it behaves itself. This is where it stalled on me because I didn't have enough RAM. It basically choked out. I think what happens, it seems like Ubuntu 20.0 is pretty hefty. And we're spinning and we're spinning. Like I said, when you see the little spinny wheel there, feel free to fast forward. And I'm actually going to pause it at this point. And we're back. This is the scary part where it says erase disk and install Ubuntu. Okay, this is for your little virtual machine there. This isn't for the whole machine. Make sure you're getting this on the small screen, which we are. Don't want any advanced feature, nothing else. I just want to be just as plain vanilla as I can be. So I'm going to go ahead and push the pickle and say install now, and away we go. These are fine. Continue. It's going to ask you where you're at. We're in the same time zone as New York. It's going to ask you your name. Consult your driver's license if necessary. It's going to ask you your password. Okay, here's a measured risk. I'm only going to be going through this machine while I'm setting up and showing you all how to run the script. So I'm going to say log in automatically. In the words of Jackie Gleason, away we go. And you will have several screens up here with these awesome graphics and these important messages, and it will continue to do this, and then it'll ask you if you want to reboot. Once you reboot, you're done. At this point in time, I see no need in continuing this, so good luck, and let me know if you have any problems.